But she has been very active defensively. See if they'll try to go back to Pointe again and get a little rhythm going for her. Persley up top, draws the double team. Splits the traffic, goes down inside to Zinner. She's blocked from behind by Shaw. Shaw got a lot of basketball, but a little arm as well. So Zinner will go to the line to shoot two.
That was a great job. Nice pass in there. Persley nice wide open, and wow, that would have been pretty sweet if Shaw had gotten all ball there.
Aztecs trying to creep back in this thing. Zinner leading that one short. Johnson fighting for the rebound. Persley comes away with it. It travels while trying to rip it away from one of the defenders. Johnson, a nice crossover move. Pulls up in the lane, can't get it to go. And it will be off of Heather Traw underneath. Right at 5 minutes remaining. Rosecrans surveying the scene. Madison Pointe. Up high comes Zinner, handed right back to Pointe and goes inside. And another one of those short shots they just can't knock home.
It's just so tough because you're doing the right thing. You're getting the open looks, but just not falling. You almost just got to take your time and try not to rush the shot.
Shaw once again trying to make Persley bring her defense out a little bit. Johnson looks inside. Shaw all alone. Swatted from behind by Persley. What a block. And there's that volleyball skill coming into play right there.
She's doing a little spike there. Not only a beautiful block, but it didn't go out of bounds, and she was able to get it too.
McClellan looks inside for Persley all alone. Center. And a nice heads-up play that time by Bree Persley. And they're back within 3. It's 31-28.
Well, even if Persley didn't see her, I think she had to hear her squeak, and Zinner was over there squeaking, I'm open, I'm open.
Traw up off the left elbow.
So they've really got to pick up the defensive pressure here.
Shaw trying to go in again, and Persley getting another block, but this time got some arm. And Shaw just keeps attacking.
Well, that's what good players do. Once you get your shot blocked, you want to come back down there and prove them that, hey, you might have done it once, but I'm about to show you I'm going to hit this bucket.
Timeout being called out on the floor now with 3:19 to play. Well, time for our Chevron drive of the game. Chevron, remember, it's what's inside that counts. Shaw has been doing it all night long. Pull up for a little pop off the glass.
She's over there telling him that we can do this thing. This man, he's been coaching for 25 years at Corona. He was there when they first opened in 1977. He's had 4 state championships, 93, 94 back-to-back. And listen to this, he's coached over 656 girls or games total in girls basketball. Said his wife is keeping track, and tonight was 656. It's pretty incredible.
That is an outstanding job. Shaw at the line. Pushes it back to 5, and the 2 Shaw free throws. Rosecrans handling the basketball off to Zinner up high. Sets the screen for Timpone. Timpone with that 3-point shot. One long field goal of the day. Trying to get herself freed up. Nice cheap defense fighting through by Holly Johnson. Outside to McClellan. McClellan puts it on the floor. Drives in. Banging in off the glass, and she draws the foul. Yeah, those are the looks that McClellan was getting in the first few minutes of the game.
Those are just huge. She's been pretty quiet here in the second half. She's such a great player. Beautiful little scoop shot. She does such a nice job of using her body. She's not a big girl at all, but she is so aggressive.
And hits the free throw to bring her team within 2. Remember, they were within 1 to start the second half at 21-20. 2:38 remaining in this one. Shaw working off the Johnson screen. Brings it back out. Johnson going to take it herself. Keeps coming. Shuttle pass inside to Poleon. Poleon draws the foul.
That was a senior play right there by Holly Johnson. Penetrated in, knew that she wasn't open for the shot, passed it off. Great opportunity. We see her again, just a beautiful scoop shot.
Poleon hit the line, nice touch. And the big shot coming up here. Trying to make it a 2-possession lead.
These free throws are very critical too. Help keep your lead in the game.
Timpone working it with the left hand. Comes off the center screen. Passing it out, McClellan just does chase it down. Outside to Rosecrans. Timpone launches another long 3. And from downtown, she banged that one home. Right on the NBA line. And they trail by 1. Shaw driving and a charge. That is a 4th on Shaw.
Well, personally, we've just seen her all night, just so intense and so much heart. Here we see Timpone. She knew she's having a tough time getting open for the regular 3, so hey, let me take the long one.
Johnson trying to fight through that screen. And she was right on the NBA strike. Really going to hear the crowd trying to do their part. Throughout the course of the day in these 4 state championship games, the attendance of 14,000 plus has come through the gates and the doors here at America West Arena. So a great crowd seeing some terrific basketball. McClellan comes up the screen, flip it inside to Zinner. All alone. And the first lead for the Aztecs.
You give credit to Zinner. She's had some open looks just like that. And no pressure. She's just putting those easy buckets in.
Outside the lead. Now Traw controls it. Back to Johnson. Bobbled the pass for a moment. Johnson. Nice job that time by Persley to cut her off. Johnson, stop, got her up in the air, flip it off of the glass. Count it, and she'll go to the line. How about the poise that time by Holly Johnson?
That's the player. She averages 12 points a game. Nice job getting her up in the air, using body. She's been pretty quiet this game, but she's stepping up right here when it counts.
That is also the 4th personal on Bray Persley. All important facts to keep in mind in the event that we go to overtime. A 2-point Pride lead, under a minute to play. Pretty much what you might expect between these two clubs. Taking it right down to the wire. Rosecrans outside. Pointe looking to the bench. They're telling her no timeout, just keep running it. Takes it down the lane, scoop it up, and she gets it to go. Tied at 38.
That's the first penetration we've seen from Pointe here tonight, too. I would say with 26 seconds you play for the last shot, unless you get that wide open shot.
Remember, the Aztecs have beaten the Pride 3 of the 4 times they've met. Johnson going after the ball. Tapped from behind by McClellan.
Or you can just get a foul to get to the free throw line.
Johnson, the senior, calmly sinks it. But on the other side, the Aztecs have been on a little bit of a roll. Lots of time for them now to set up a play.
Well, same situation. You go down there, and this is one of those situations where you almost don't necessarily want it to be the one taking that last shot, because you're down by 1 point. So if any reason you want to give yourself enough time on the shot clock that if you don't make it, you have an opportunity to get an offensive rebound and try and put it back in.
And a big missed free throw right there by Johnson. And the Aztecs get the jump ball on the alternating arrow. Pursley driving into the paint, and a Trojan foul called on Bree Pursley. 5th personal foul on Pursley.
Well, you can see that was going to happen. Pursley, she's a senior. She wants to be taking that last shot. Nice defense there by Jackie Lee. Came over, read that, knew that she was going to do that spin. Huge defense.
Now you've still got time to yourself come down and get a shot.
That's a perfect foul. Before the ball's even inbound, no time off the clock.
Jeriece, the freshman.
And here we're talking about Jackie Lee and how big she's been and stepped up on defense. She's got a lot of pressure on her right here as a sophomore to hit this free throw.
And calmly does so. Gets the pair.
That's where you want Pointe. She's got to have the ball. You got to set her up for a 3. She's been hot.
They inbound into McClellan. No foul yet. McClellan off the screen, and she's not even going to get a shot up. And the Mountain Pointe Pride are the girls' Class 5A state champions in basketball. Quite a year for the coach, Holly Johnson, Shaw, but this was truly a team effort here tonight. Though Shaw got the big scoring numbers, some terrific defense. The unsung heroes like Lee, even Krystal Poleon didn't play a lot of minutes, but she came up with big contributions. We'll take a timeout. We are back with the trophy presentation after this timeout.